Hello students, we continue with the topics on chapter number 2. Last class we have seen the operation using ones complement when we have a positive number with a higher magnitude. So today we can see the operations on binary numbers using ones complement when negative numbers with a higher magnitude and when both numbers are negative. So here we are going to see the two cases, when negative number with a higher magnitude and when both numbers are negative. Okay, here we can see what we have to do when we got a negative number with a higher magnitude, right? So let's see the example of -7 and +3. So here we can say that if you compare -7 and +3, so -7 and +3, if you take the absolute values, then 7 and 3. So 7 is having the higher magnitude. Actually the symbol of the 7 is, that is the sign of 7 is negative. So we can say negative number with a higher magnitude. So let's see what are the steps we follow to perform the ones complement operation on negative number with a higher magnitude. The basic rule is that we always find the ones complement of the negative number. So here we can see that we are given with two numbers, -7 and +3. So we are going to find the ones complement of -7. So on the screen you can see the binary equivalent of -7 and +3. So we are using the sign magnitude representation for both -7 and +3. So in the sign magnitude form, you can see that the leftmost digit is assigned for the sign. In the case of -7, you can see the leftmost one, that's 1, that stands for the sign negative. Okay, so here we find the ones complement of the negative number. So that is on the screen you can see, find the ones complement of -7. So finding the ones complement of -7, we are getting the result is on the screen. After finding the ones complement of -7, after finding the ones complement of -7, so what we have to do, add this complement with the binary equivalent of +3. So the steps you can see that I have written the binary equivalent of +3 and ones complement of -7. So when you add 1 plus 0, it is 1, 1 plus 0, it is 1, 0 plus 0, it is 0, and 0 plus 1, it is 1. So here we got a result, right? Actually this result is the intermediate result. This is not the final result. So we got a result like this. So what we have to do here, so we have to find the complement of this result. When you find the complement of this result, you can see that you are getting 1 0 1 0 0. The leftmost one is for the sign. So we can say the binary equivalent, the complement of the intermediate result is -4, and that is the desired result in our case. Okay. Okay, here we can see another example. So here we are going to perform the operation using ones complement. So -13 and +10. So -13 and +10. So we can say this is also an example of negative number with a higher magnitude. So here also we find the ones complement of the negative number only, right? The binary equivalent of +10 and -13 are written on the screen. You can see that on the screen. Okay. If you find difficulty in finding the binary equivalent of all these decimal numbers, you have to convert these decimal numbers to its binary equivalent, right? You know that procedure, right? Continuous division by 2. Okay. Okay. After finding the ones complement of the negative number, so here the ones complement, we have to find the ones complement of the negative number, that is minus 13, and you can see the binary equivalent of minus 13 and its ones complement. Okay, so here we have found we got the ones complement of the negative number, that is ones complement of minus 13. After finding the ones complement of the negative number, we add that ones complement with the binary equivalent of the positive number, that is plus 10, binary equivalent of plus 10 plus ones complement of minus 13, right? So when you add, you will be getting 0 plus 0, that is 0. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 it is 0 with a carry 1. So the carry 1 is added, 1 plus 0 it is 1. Then we have 1 1 0 0. And here we can say that this is the intermediate result. So what we have to do? We have to find the ones complement of this intermediate result. And here we are finding the ones complement of the intermediate result. And the binary equivalent of the decimal equivalent of the decimal equivalent of ones complement of the intermediate result is equal to minus 3. So which is our desired result. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, now we are going to see the case when both the numbers are negative. So when both numbers are negative means, see the example minus 7 and minus 3. So here both minus 7 and minus 3 are negative numbers. Okay, so far we have seen positive number with a higher magnitude, negative number with a higher magnitude. Now we are going to see the examples based on when both numbers are negative. Okay. Okay, here we are given with the two numbers, both are negative, minus 7 and minus 3. And as usual, we always find the ones complement of the negative number. So here we have to find the complement or ones complement of both numbers, minus 7 as well as minus 3. First you can see the binary equivalent of minus 7, it is written there, and binary equivalent of minus 3, it is written there. First we are finding the ones complement of minus 7. So ones complement of minus 7 we are getting by replacing each 0 with 1 and each 1 with 0. And similarly we are getting the ones complement of minus 3. Okay. Here after finding the ones complement of both the negative numbers, we add these complements. Okay. So that is we are adding the complements of minus 7 and minus 3. And when we add these complements, 0 plus 0 it is 0, 0 plus 0 it is 0, and 0 plus 1 it is 1, and 1 plus 1 there is a carry. That carry is added to the least significant bit, right? So you will be getting 0 0 1 0 1. Now in this case we can see that 0 0 1 0 1 is the intermediate result. So we have to find the ones complement of the intermediate result and the decimal equivalent of the ones complement of the intermediate result, which is equal to minus 10. So that is the desired result. So what you have to notice here, when positive number with a higher magnitude, we are finding or we are adding the carry to the least significant bit, and negative number with a higher magnitude, we are finding the ones complement of the intermediate result. So when both are negative, here you can see that we are adding the carry to the least significant bit. Also we are finding the ones complement of the intermediate result, right? When positive number with a higher magnitude, we add the carry to the least significant bit, that we have seen. When negative number with a higher magnitude, we have find the ones complement of the intermediate result. So in this case, you can see that both are applicable. That is, adding the carry to the least significant bit as well as finding the ones complement of the intermediate result. So both steps we are doing here. So in the case of when both numbers are negative, we are adding the carry to the least significant bit as well as we are finding the ones complement of the intermediate result. Okay. Okay, here we can see another example. Two negative numbers are given, -9 and -3, right? So we have written the binary equal of -9 and -3. So we have to find the ones complement of -9 and -3. So ones complement of -9 you can see on the screen, and ones complement of -3, that also you can see on the screen, right? So how we are finding the ones complement of the negative numbers? By replacing each 0 with 1 and each 1 with zeros, right? After finding the complements, what we have to do? We have to perform the addition of these ones complements. So when we add, you can see that 0 plus 0 it is 1, 1 plus 0 it is 1, and 1 plus 1 we are getting a 0 with a carry, and that carry 1 plus 1 it is 0, and now we cannot add that extra carry to the sign bit. So we add that carry to the least significant bit. So we are getting the result as 0 0 0 1 1, right? So this is an intermediate result only. We have to find the ones complement of this intermediate result. So we will be getting it as 1, that is the sign. So 1 means it is negative 1100, which is equal to -12. So that is a desired result. Okay.